Hey, what is up, people of YouTube? I'm Miguel from Fishing and Rigging. This is your host, Vernon. We're at Lake Mead. Let's fish that.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing things a bit backwards today. We were eager to get out there fishing. Alright, so I'm out here today with Miguel. He was actually kind enough to offer to take me out on his boat. Now, I know lots of people have offered this before, but Miguel was actually the first one to do so. Back when my channel was only 3 months old, he said to me, look, you need to come out on the boat with me. And we've been running into each other every once in a while in some of the coves, but we finally did it. We're getting out there to go and do some fishing. When it comes to bass fishing off boats, I have no experience in this at all. So this video out here today is basically Miguel taking me out there and showing me the ropes. Now you need to understand, he's out here once or twice a week testing different lures, finding the patterns, finding the fish, whether it be bass or stripers. Down in the video description you will find the links to his channel. He has some pretty good videos out there. Like I said, he's someone that puts in the hard work to find the fish and find the baits that are working for the fish.
Yeah, use a little bit.
So you're saying that's bluegill or green sunfish?
That's probably bluegill. I mean, this looks like it was a bass bed right there. Right in here.
Yeah, that big one.
Yeah. Oh, and if you get caught, let me know. That way we can save your lure.
Okay.
Yeah, I tell all my buddies that come with me, hey, if you get caught, no biggie, dude.
I think I got snagged on that stick.
Reel it in, and then just dip your rod in the water.
There we are. Alright, thanks for that tip.
Yeah. It tends to work very well. I like doing that, and it comes right out. And then also pay attention to your line, because this bait, it works best when you let it sit still. So if my line is loose like this, once you see your line just start going, you know.
Yeah, swimming away. Okay.
Even if you accidentally didn't set that hook, you know. You want to set it hard. And then try to reel that fish in as fast as possible so he doesn't go into those tires. So you don't get broken off. One of us is going to hook up right here. Easy, little guy. You just knocked yourself out practically. Alright, so we just caught a little fish. Not even a pound. Not too bad, nothing too crazy.
But at least we got the skunk out of the boat.
We got the skunk out of the boat, so quickly toss that guy back. I knew they were there. Fine. Alright, they're gonna start biting right here. It's your turn. It's your turn, Vernon. One thing is to make sure that the meat, you push the meat that way it's weedless, because a lot of people tend to just leave it like that, and that's not really good enough. I pull the chubs and I dig that hook into the meat because they're gonna bite down into that, you know, and you still have to set that hook regardless. You're not getting out of here. You're not getting out of here.
Nice one.
telling you, Vernon, you gotta cast around, get the feel for it, and you'll land one. That's a nice one.
Are you getting them on the drop?
No, drag it. Just drag it. Don't bounce it. So cast to like a specific spot. Just drag. All I do is lift my rod up. That's it. That's all I do. And they'll hook it up. He swallowed it, dude. He ate it.
Yeah.
You know, on the bandito bug, fellas. Once again, bandito bug has gotten it done 3 times. I just lost the one.
Swallowed the entire bug.
All right. I might need some pliers.
Really wanted that bandito bug.
This guy really wanted it. Choked it. A little pounder. Not too bad. Nice little fish. Cool.
Alright guys, we had a great time out there. Like I said earlier in this video, this was more for me to learn, especially on the boat, seeing how it's the first time I've been fishing off a boat. So I want to thank Miguel for taking me out there, showing me the ropes, showing me how to work these lures.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I did not get any fish out there, but luckily Miguel saved this video by getting on some fish for us.
Right. Hopefully next time we get on some fish, definitely Vernon's going to hook up next time.
Yes,
I already told him we're going to head out once more, hopefully soon. So hopefully we get on it.
Yeah, seeing how I didn't land a fish out there, Miguel is definitely going to have to take me out to try again until we get a fish.
Yeah. So one thing we did notice is that fish are no longer on their beds. I confirmed that in my previous video where I noticed that a lot of fish weren't on their beds. So right now their fry basically already hatched. They're already just finished spawning. So fry are still within a couple feet of their beds. So if you still want to try to catch some bass, I recommend doing it now before the fry get a little bit older and they start swimming around. Because as soon as that happens, largemouth and smallmouth are going to start moving to different locations, always constantly being on the go. They're not going to be looking after their young, because right now that's what they're doing. So if you're tossing a swim bait, that's probably going to be your best chance to catch something. Swim baits, anything that involves like a predator, they are trying to protect their babies, you know, so anything that might threaten them, they'll definitely attack.
So bluegill,
bluegill imitation, shad imitations, chatterbaits were working for me really good, but the creature bait, man, the creature bait seems to be killing it.
Creature bait is where it was at today.
Yeah, creature bait was I hooked up 3 times, but I lost the one fish. So creature bait for the win. Bandito bug, Guggen baits working really good for me, you know. So at the moment, that's my go-to bait for fishing Lake Mead. So if you guys are fishing Lake Mead, give the Bandito bug, Guggen baits, or even just general creature baits, you know, with a punch bug or even on a jig, and fish it off the bottom, drag it really slow, or just a few bounces. But you want to just leave your bait in that strike zone for as long as you can, and then recast and just keep going until you hook up, you know. So stay tuned, guys.
Yeah, and I want to give a big shout out and thank you to Miguel for sharing this information with us as well. I mean, this is something that I don't know. That's why it helps having someone that tests out these baits quite regularly, telling us, try this, try that. So there's not much more to say other than thank you for taking me out there.
Yeah.
Please go down in the video description, go to Miguel's channel there. I'll also put a link to his video down there as well.
So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for Vernon's next video, and stay tuned for my video. So like, comment, and subscribe, because it definitely helps us out. Stay tuned.